Hello everybody and welcome back to the Flackwell Heath YouTube channel. We're here again this evening and the sun's shining, which is nice, to do another Meet the Member with Susan Jackson.
That's right, hello.
Hello Susan, thanks for joining us this evening.
Not at all, I'm glad you've arranged a bit of sunshine.
Yeah, we tried our best, we tried our best.
Yeah.
Now for those that don't know Sue, possibly the new members and people like Sue, Sue is actually our Director of House. So she's on the Board of Directors, so just to put a face to a name for anybody not familiar with you, here she is in person. So are you local?
I live in Beaconsfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you always lived in Beaconsfield,
No.
or did you move in from?
Do you want to know where I was born?
Yeah, whatever you're prepared to reveal.
I was born in Sheffield.
Yes.
Lived there for 5 years.
Okay.
Then my family moved to Northern Ireland, to Londonderry.
How long were you there for?
I was in Londonderry for 8 years.
Yeah.
Then we moved to Belfast
Okay.
for 5 years. Then back to Liverpool. And then to northwest of Lancashire, then down here, then Munich, then back here.
Ah, very
You didn't
interesting.
think it
No,
was
I didn't
gonna be
think it was
that
going to
long,
be
did you?
that, but there you go. Very well travelled.
Yeah, yeah.
And it leads us on to what do you do, or what did you do for a living?
Before I was married and just after I was married, I was a personnel officer in Lancashire, did PA work, then I
Okay.
went into personnel in a big American company, Vic International, which became Richardson Merrill.
Okay.
And enjoyed that.
Is that
HR work.
is that what took you moving around? Or
No,
was it...
my father's job took me around, and then ultimately when Barry and I were married, we
Yes.
went to Munich with his work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then sort of settled back
Yeah,
here. Okay.
yeah.
Family?
Yeah, 2 sons with 6 grandchildren.
6 grandchildren.
Yeah.
Oh, I struggled to find enough time for one.
Yeah,
How do you
no,
spread
I've
it
got
through
6. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
3
excellent.
boys, 3 girls, which is lovely.
I can imagine it is. It
Yeah.
must be very, very
Yeah,
fulfilling. Sports interests outside golf?
My main sporting interest was squash. I played 25 years
Okay.
squash at Beaconsfield Squash Club and in the Northwest,
Okay.
where I lived
A little bit
previously.
competitive?
Yeah.
Yeah, that look on your face, I'd
Yeah.
say very competitive.
Yeah, well, I don't see much point doing it unless you give it a
That's very
unless you
true.
give it a go.
Yeah, that's what they say.
No, I've always been very sporty, played a lot of tennis, but squash was my first love.
Okay.
And when I came back from Germany, I just didn't get the games. The girls that I used to play had moved on, and
Okay.
so I decided to take up golf.
Oh, fair enough. And that was a very good lead into the next section of our questions, actually. What is your current playing handicap?
It's 21.
21.
Yeah.
Do you get 23? 22.
22. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's okay. And how long have you been a member at Flackwell Heath?
Just over 20 years, 21 years probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Very enjoyable, I should imagine.
Yes.
And what brought you to Flackwell, and and what's kept you here for over 20 years, which is quite important?
Well, when we came back from Germany, I did a bit of tennis, and the squash didn't work out so much, and friends of mine were already here,
Okay.
and we wanted to come back and join in. We'd been moving around a bit, and
Yes.
they told me that it was a really nice club, socially
Yes.
good, and lots of mixed competitions.
Yes.
So that decided it for us, and when we joined, we really felt very comfortable, and we were made very welcome. So
Oh, that's good.
that's why we joined here.
Yeah, and it is good. It is
Yeah.
like that. It's very
It
much a
is.
very
It's
welcoming, very
handy,
social club.
and it's a lovely course. You have to play a good game to get around here properly.
You do, yeah, you do. You can play a good game and get around here badly sometimes as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, very good.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, you're also ladies' captain, I believe?
I was in 2008.
2008.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Did you
had
enjoy that?
I had a wonderful year. It rained most of it.
That's probably what's going to happen in
But-
2022, to be fair.
But it was great.
Yeah.
Of course, we had a lot more lady members then. So
Yes.
we had, a lot of events,
Yep.
away days, away holidays, lots of things that have just petered out a little bit because we just don't have the members
Yes.
in the ladies section. But we are trying very hard to get new members.
And hopefully there's a lot of people doing lots of different things, hopefully
Yeah.
driving us towards that, which is
Yeah,
very good.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that
that's-
kind of leads on to sort of saying if there was something you could change or get going on the club.
Well, it would be to
would
get
be-
more lady members. It would be to reignite the mixed golf that we had.
Yes.
But we need lady members. We need people that play together. But the important thing is that there are some ladies who don't have partners that play, but who would play in mixed if some of the men members wanted to join them. So
yeah, maybe that's something
I'd like
we
to
could
get that
address.
over
Yeah.
to the men. You know, if they join in the mix, they can always ask the organiser. I think Sue Crowden does it.
Okay.
And she would always get partners for men and women.
Or maybe we need to sort of put our heads together and see how we can get everybody reaching out to do that.
It'd be good to do that because it's a good section of the club, really.
It is, yes, and I think that builds a good spirit within the club, which is what you need moving forward.
Yeah.
An interesting fact about yourself.
Well, I've told you that I lived in Liverpool, haven't I?
Yeah, you're going to tell me you're the 5th Beatle now?
No, but I was as near to them as you are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was at college in Liverpool, and when we moved back from Ireland, and on my first sort of lunchtimes at college, the girls would say, you know, do you want to go down to the cavern for lunchtime?
Yes.
I thought, blimey, yeah.
Oh,
I didn't really know what cavern was at the time, and we went down, and that was when the Beatles were in there doing their thing.
No way.
Before they were discovered. And I remember writing back to my friends in Ireland to say, I've just been down to this fab place, it's a cellar and it's wonderful. And I've just seen a group called the Beatles. You might have heard them in the future.
You might want to keep your eye out
I wish
for
I had
these.
that letter now.
Yeah, they could go somewhere then, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do like to finish on a bit of a quick fire 5.
Yeah.
Flackwell Heath, your best hole?
The hole that I get most satisfaction from?
Yes, you enjoy the most.
I think if you can get to the 16th into,
yes,
I think that's a real achievement.
Yep.
I like that. I like that hole and I like the 15th because I think they're both quite difficult, but it's an achievement to get to them.
Yeah, good golfing holes, to be fair. And your least favourite hole, the one that kind of catches you? 8. 8. 8's a tough hole.
It's hitting up a hill, isn't it?
Uphill, long, generally into the wind.
There's a concrete bit that can aid or not aid you if the ball hits the concrete.
Yes,
but,
roll it up the path. It is a proper
I think that's
path
probably
through,
the one that I find the most difficult.
Yeah. Do you prefer wine, spirits, water?
Yeah.
Lager?
Yeah.
Yes to all of the above?
I quite like any of those.
Any of those?
I don't like whiskey.
That's fair enough. What's your favourite spirit?
Gin.
Gin. Drink of the decade, the gin. Do you prefer to play early or play late when you play?
I prefer to play early, but, you know, I like playing in the summer in the evening, but I do prefer to play early. Then it sort of gives you half a day to do something else.
Well, hopefully, if the sun keeps shining like this, we'll be playing on a few evenings, to be fair. The best course that you've ever played?
Oh, wow. Ooh, that's difficult. There are some nice courses I've played abroad.
Yes.
In
Particular favourite, Portugal? Yeah.
Do you know, I can't remember the names of I haven't been there for some time.
Yeah.
Stuck. I'm really stuck on that.
So many. We'll say Villamora and just...
Yeah, Villamora.
There you go.
Yeah, Villamora's nice.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Hope it wasn't too arduous.
Not at all.
But
the sun's shining, it was lovely.
Yeah, no, thanks for taking the time to join us.
Thank you very much, John, and thank you very much, Brian.
And that's excellent. Thank you very much.